Oh, come on.
Hello. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Today we're going to be on Roland, going to be going for the Armory, as I like to do almost every single time I can. You guys know me. Not a big fan of that overgrown bug they call Cromrax. I'd rather farm the Armory all day, any day. But anyways, thanks for being here, Mighty Mr. T, Delta, Marqueños, J Fiend, Sonks, Randy Van Meteren, Steve the King, Redactado, we got Jane Doe, Boo Boo Scoobu, Ice Cream Day, Scout Reeves. Wow, a lot of people. Edgar Parnell as well, thank you. It's awesome to have everybody here today. I was contemplating as to whether I should stream BL1 or keep going with 100% Zero, but I decided to do some BL1. I want to do some Pearl Farm. 6 hours of BL2 side missions is enough for me for a minute.
Got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
Thank you, Mark, for that. This is the run calling it. Well, technically, I guess we are on run 1. It's just a really long run. Today's the day, lucky number 20. Yeah, you know, what do they all say? All those old proverbs, lucky number 20. 20's always the winner. How could we lose, guys? Playing BL1 will play on 32 megabytes of VRAM. Or praying BL1 will run on 32 megabytes of VRAM. Hey, I don't know about that one, Scout Reeves, I'll be quite honest with you. I think that might be pushing it a little bit, but I wish you luck. I hope it works for you. I'm watching One Piece 3D2Y. Don't know what that is. I know what One Piece is. Don't know what the barcode is, but Godspeed songs. I hope you enjoy that, man. We are about to invade a Nemesis. Well, hopefully not. Let's hope we invade a Nemesis Invader. Although I'll take a normal one too, I guess. Yeah, I won't be too picky today. I'm very happy today because I finally have snow coming. In just 6 short hours, it's supposed to be snowing here. I'm counting down the time. Got my shovel in my hand already. Hello, Steve. Height for negative 18 degrees next Friday. Hey, that's not the best. That's a bit chilly, but get yourself a jacket and a positive can-do attitude and you'll be nice and toasty. Street Fighter's doing a Spy Family collab. That's not what I expected Street Fighter to be doing, I gotta say. But hey, something. They canceled school for 1 whole inch of snow today. Better safe than sorry, Goose Teeth. I wouldn't be complaining, I know that. Well, you're not complaining, but it goes hard. Don't think any of these guys have a Iridian on them. These guys spawned even? Yeah. Hello? Guy's unresponsive, yeah. Looks pretty boring over here. My nipples are erect. Must be chilly then, Kevin. Don't catch a cold now. There we are. Just got some terrible news. Please send prayers. I'm praying for you, Lee. Godspeed, brother. Whatever terrible news you just received, I hope you can get through it, man. Hope you can conquer it. I hope I can conquer these fucking Pistons. Son of a bitch, dude. Fucking hate it. Okay. Well, let's just wait. We gotta be patient. Winter got me like an Orion with all the layers. Or like an onion. Jesus, I've got Borderlands 1 on my mind too much. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Alright, and I wonder if we'll be able to actually grenade jump over there for the first time ever. I'm not sure if I should do this one or this one right here. I guess this one's taller. Okay, that didn't work. Last time I tried jumping when I jumped on it, but the grenade explodes instantly, so Okay, and that time it didn't explode instantly. That's really funny. That's really fucking cool. We got a little playing a prank on me, Borderlands. Funny prank. That's cool. Let me try this one right here then. I don't think I'm gonna go very far, but yeah, fuck that, man. Just launch me off the cliff. Hopefully I respawn up there. If I don't, I'm gonna be real sad because I ran right by it. So if I don't have any reason why I wouldn't. Okay, we're good. All that for one chest. But what if it was the one? What if it was the one? Tuna Plays, how are you, Fishman? I'm good, man. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Some more grenades here. Keep this train rolling, if you will. If you catch my drift, if you get what I'm saying. Pop on my commando class mod, because we're about to be throwing hands. No Iridians. Not worth my attention then. Which is, I feels weird saying that, but it's true. Good myself, awesome Tuna Plays. Another chest. Maybe today will be the day that one of these fuckers finally puts something out. No, not that one. Not that fucker. Back up, man. Back up. Come on. Shit. We're good. A little bit of sand surfing. Do we got guns over here? I think we might. Let's see.
Always room for more loot.
Yep. Yep, checks out. Fishman, should I eat healthy or eat like shit and get high? Or eat healthy and get high? Should I eat healthy or eat like shit and get high? Or eat healthy and get high? Huh. I like how eating like shit without getting high isn't an option. Which, fair. You know, that's a good system to have. I would recommend eating healthy and getting high. That's you know, best of both worlds, Kevin. Juicing in more ways than one, you feel me? Surprised you spawned there. BL1 seems to have the small zones to recognize save points. Yeah. If that right there is any indicator, you're not wrong. Half the time I do not end up there.
Always nice to get resupply.
Boring as shit. And then I'm not gonna bother popping a couple of stray pimples. We'll get the big old group of them up here. Just come on. It's right around here somewhere. It's lurking. I see it. My car's still clinging on. I think my car can make it. If I only believe. Back, ye oversized daddy long legs, back. Oh, come on now. Come on, hit the critical. What are we doing here? Also, no pearl in that chest, in case anyone was curious. Which I was. Not any longer. And my car blew up still. That's funny. That's fucking funny. I don't know how. I don't even know how. Maybe the shockwave caught it. Maybe that fucking magnitude 0.001 earthquake caused by these guys stomp and destroy it. Come on. What are you staying over there for? Hello, Kanakis Jr. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Pearl, now we gotta look for the pearls, which probably aren't here in the first place. Why are you doing these chests opposed to Armory? Well, these are just on the way, Kevin. I'm not doing them as opposed to Armory. I'm doing them in addition to the Armory, if that makes any sense. Yeah, this seems to be fucking boring and bland and barren and broke and bleak. Let's get out of here. Have you ever gotten a pearl from those drifters? I've never gotten a pearl from any drifter, Goose Teeth. Still yet to do that, which is why I try to kill that big group over there. One day we will. Maybe. My god. I have perpetual morning voice right now. I hate that. No matter how much water I consume, my voice remains groggy. Just killed Nox, now to farm Armory. That is the natural progression of things. Alright, we gotta only have 2 drifters here. They tell me there's only 2 drifters here. Imagine save quit farming these chests for pearls. That would be a brutal method, man. Although I'm sure that if you didn't know how to do the Armory skip, doing that and then like going to the Armory, doing one Armory run and then save quitting might not be the worst thing in the world. That you could run the entire maps all the way from T-Bone to the Armory, which would be a lot of chests at the end of the day, but still really inefficient compared to just doing the Armory skip. I'd smoke a cigar with Nox. He seems chill like that. Yeah, me too. I mean, who wouldn't? What a nice guy. Maybe talk him out of his suicidal tendencies. Hellfire, hello, welcome to the stream. I appreciate it. I'm gonna need Godspeed if I'm gonna get this Nemesis Invader before I'm dead in the grave. Speaking of which, I have a few statistics I managed to research for the Nemesis Invader drop rate. So I'll go over those here in a minute. I know we've talked about it before, but this is like the most concrete, solid drop rate information I could find anywhere. So I think this is legit. I think I finally have the legit drop chance. Also, no Ajax Ogre, it was purple. Hybrid would have been legendary. Doesn't he try to kill us the entire DLC? Well, not really him. Like, the people he leads, technically, yeah. But the Lance have been trying to kill you since before he had any hand in it, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, really, he didn't do much, really. And he's kind of funny, so if he did try to kill us, water under the bridge. You shouldn't have done that. Yeah, well, honestly, it gives me more hope, if anything. Don't fall off the map. Don't fall off. We fell off the map. Believe it or not. We do that a lot at that jump. But I just can't resist trying to clear that bitch every single time. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. My bestie has 6 mag on top of the .3 and the 1693. Is it better? Better than a 3 mag, yeah, I would say. .3 fire rate is a bit slow for a 6 mag, but with that high of damage, I mean, you can't ask for much more. Pretty solid, pretty good. Our stream DUI quota has been met. No, definitely not. With how bad my driving is, we couldn't have met the quota already. We just started. We're just getting started. That's just an appetizer. Someone's got a fucking snazzy gun on. Really? Well, who was it? Not you. Not you. Never mind, maybe I just suck at the game. Maybe that's what happened. Good lord. Gotta get used to that screen shake. After Borderlands 2, you know, you don't expect it. Still no class mod. You guys suck. Alright, you guys know what time it is. 1 in the chat if I make the gap. 2 in the chat if I fall. What do you guys think? If you guess wrong, I'll never care about you again. Never, ever. Ever, ever. There it is. There it is. Look at that. If you don't guess 1 at this point, I don't know what to say. If you don't have faith in me by now, then I guess you never will. Oh, Kevin, look at that. Kevin, a naysayer. Mods, get him out of here. I don't need that kind of negativity. No negativity like that in my live stream. I don't think so. Randy Pitchford will hear about this. Goddamn. Emptied that mag into that dude's turret shield. Most use he's gotten out of that turret shield his entire career. And well, you know, for the rest of his career as well. Woo! World drop fucking hunk of shit Guardian AR. Would you look at that? Those are fairly common from the Lance. But it's been a minute since I've gotten one. Is that another legendary or was that money? That might have been money, but we'll see. Wow. 2 world drops back to back. Terrible Defiler and terrible Raven, my bad. It looked like a T-Yor because it's a really light skin, but it's a Raven. Still garbage. Still got off. Don't get me wrong. Luckily, my kneecaps are protected by 16 layers of lard. How the hell do you layer lard? I thought lard was like cow fat. I didn't think humans could have that anyway. I don't know. That's too much for me, man. Holy shit, 2 mag masher. Pretty alright. Not an unforgiven, though. His kneecaps will make a fine addition to the collection. That they will, redactado. Kevin Ramon and Ebo Bram's kneecaps. Gonna put them on the wall right next to all the other people who didn't believe in me. Chemical Trooper. Should kill him. Any luck? Ow. That guy's deader than a doornail. Yep, he's dead. It worked. Why? I don't know why I even bothered. Really. Don't know why I thought I'd open that right there. Re-up our HP. Not the medkits. HP. Nothing worth noting in that. Shotgun, nades. I'm coming for you, Noxy boy. Time's up, brother. Sorry, brother. Hope you ain't in there lollygagging. Favorite dessert? Ooh. Probably cheesecake. I'm partial to cheesecake with some cherry topping, cherry pie filling, whatever you want to call it. That's probably my favorite. Did you read my message? We are having a childhood crisis here. No, I don't think so, Songs. Let me see here. I'm sorry, I wouldn't want to disrespect your childhood crisis. They're replacing OG SpongeBob popsicles with look-alike knockoffs. Well, fuck, man. Can't have shit in the anymore these days. They're taking our SpongeBob pops. What next? The Danimals? There's nothing sacred these days. That's a pretty wacky story, though. So they're not getting rid of them. They're just making them out of different ingredients, but in the same shape. If I'm not mistaken. Which is just, you know, it's unfortunate. But all things must change. Maybe they got like borax in the old one or something like that. But some of those old recipes might not be up to modern health standards, but that's just pure speculation. Howdy Rodzilla, welcome to the stream, good to see you, man. Rum cake and tiramisu are both god tier desserts. Never had either. Don't believe I've ever consumed either of those, but they sound good. Rum cake, I guess, I don't know what to think about that. It's got cake in it, so, you know, can't be too bad. Gonna have to change my name to Cotton Hill. Cotton, why is that what he did? That's Hank Hill's dad, right? Yeah, that's who it is. I'm not mistaken. His name's Cotton. That's I don't get the reference, but I know who you're talking about at least. All right, everybody, here we are. First chest of the first run of the stream. What do we got? Some hot stinky. That's what we got. Fresh stinky right there. Who likes pumpkin pie? I love me some pumpkin pie, but not compared to cheesecake. Doesn't hold a candle to the cheesecake. Bad day ahead. Yeah, not Iridian's day's already ruined. Wish I got myself a green rarity Mercurial Blaster and Ball Blaster. Oh, there's my Ball Blaster. Ooh, baby, today is saved. Baby, we will get something good. if I didn't have any knees, I'd look like Hank's dad. Oh yeah, you're right. If I took your kneecaps, that is what you would look like. More or less. King Cobra's candy calzone is dank tubes. King Cobra's candy calzone is dank tubes. I can't believe I just read that sentence. Did you write that for like shock factor, or is that a real sentence that's supposed to convey meaning? I can't tell. I'm not familiar with King Cobra's candy calzone, and I don't know what dank tubes means. You're gonna get a pearl this run? I can feel it. Alright, Carl. Don't lie to me, man. Well, I guess we'll find out. Either you did or you didn't. You already lied if you did. Let's hope you didn't, though. Wouldn't want to lie to me. I thought Cotton was missing his shins. I don't know what part of him he's missing exactly, but I know that missing your kneecaps would definitely lower your height. So that's, that's what I'm going off of. They put his feet on his knees. Oh, okay, so he's missing his entire shin bone. Like he lost both of his entire shin bones. That's far worse than losing your kneecaps, actually. I think. I feel like, anyway. I've never lost either, admittedly, but I feel like that's probably worse. In World War II? Was it World War II or was it Vietnam? I thought it was Vietnam. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken. No! Fuck, man, I didn't hit the rail jump. This is why I always talk. I always stress the importance of the rail jump. You always got to hit the rail right there. If you're not on that rail when you make that jump, you might as well not done the jump at all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He fought in World War II. Hank's a boomer. Yeah, it was Vietnam. I'm getting mixed results here. I'm getting mixed signals. It's been a long time since I've seen King of the Hill. Nam or Korea? Yeah, it has to be, because I know there's a lot of tension between him and Khan. That's like one of the biggest jokes of the show, so I feel like it had to have been. Or no, I guess he could have been in World War II and still, fought against an Asian country, so I don't know. The Japanese got him? Yeah, okay. That's fair. Miles in the house! There he is, everybody. Give it up for Miles Lynch. Come on. Round of applause, hands in the air. Miles Lynch is in this bitch, come on. No more lollygagging. Add attention. He was the father of Hank Hill. Okay. And according to him, at least 270 possible others. Oh, okay. He was a World War II veteran who had lost his shins, blown off by a Japanese machine gun in combat, and later had his feet attached to his knees. Yeah. Adds up. Story checks out. Sorry that I was able to believe that. I'm sorry that I able to believe that, Goose Teeth.
Always nice to
Oh, yeah. Some. Nothing in there. Oh, damn it. If I would have made it straight down, might not have had to wait for the elevator again. This is as exciting as finding out my Harris Teeter sold Baskin Robbins ice cream. My Harris Teeter? What the fuck does that even mean? What's going on? Am I living on Earth? Harris Teeter sold Baskin Robbins? What is a Harris Teeter? Is that a restaurant? Is that some establishment? I've never heard of that. It's just somebody's name. It's gotta just be some dude's name. Fucking Harris Teeter. Alright. Get rid of this here. Get rid of myself, that is. A grocery store? Yeah. There's so many weird names I always hear people talk about. I guess it just depends on your local region, whether you recognize something like that or not. Ed. Yeah, you're gonna be sorry you were late. But it's okay. For now, let's all be happy that Ed's here. But later, Ed, you're gonna pay for being this late. Alright. Let's go back in. Also, yeah, I forgot. I wanted to go over these Nemesis Invader drop rates I was able to find on the internet, so let's look at these. So I looked at a few different sources, really, and the best one I could find was Reddit, which seems to be the case for a lot of Borderlands 1 stuff. So this is a fact-checked, peer-reviewed Nemesis Invader drop rate. So, the Nemesis Invader from a badass defender or infantry has a 1 in 164,285 drop chance. So that's not too bad. From Craw, it's about a 1 in 19,000 drop chance. So 19,000 Craw kills on average. And from the Lance chests, it's a 1 in 209,000 from one chest, or about 9,955 Craw or Armory runs in total. And then the 1 in 500 million number that people like to throw around, that's actually the odds for a perfect Nemesis Invader from a Lance chest. So there's that, to clear up any confusion. Pretty certain the drop rate doesn't get any more accurate than that. Spaghetti is cooked and Fishman 6 is live. There you go, Dreadful. Doesn't get much better than that. A Nem Inv might as well go for perfection. A Nem Inv, I don't think so. I think that's actually one of the cases where you don't want to do that. From a 1 in 209,000 to a 1 in 500 million for like any Nemesis Invader to a perfect one. It's pretty drastic in my book. Shit. There it is. Let's make this a good first grenade jump of the day, shall we? Whew. Okay. Could be worse. We didn't fall, at least. Hellfire, there he is. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. It's Invader Day. Let's hope it's the Nemesis Invader Day. It's almost always Invader Day. Those motherfuckers are... Find them like dead fruit flies in a fruit basket, tell you what. If it's 1 point off perfection, gotta throw the whole thing away. Oh, fuck that. I don't care if it's every point off perfection. I'm gonna cherish it like it's my own child. And cry when I see it, probably. Just like if it was my own child. Is it wrong that I ate lobster when I killed Craw? No, definitely not, Miles. In fact, I'd encourage that behavior. Craw needs to know his place. He's a bit too big for his britches, quite literally. Hornet. Pretty boring. What organs would you be willing to give up for a perfect Nemesis Invader? I'd do a kidney. No questions asked. I'd probably donate like half of my liver. I think the liver can regenerate, right? If I'm not mistaken. So I'll do half the liver. I'll probably be able to manage with half a liver for a while. So I could do a kidney, half a liver. If I wanted to get real ballsy, I could do the lung and try to go for a single lung, but that's pretty rough. I don't want to be bothering with that. Gallbladder? Yeah, so I would do a gallbladder, a kidney, and half of the liver. My final offer. Can't wait to see the world's first Nemesis Invader thumper. You know, the one I got that was almost a Nemesis Invader has 2.6 fire rate, which is the lowest fire rate on a thumper. So technically that would have been the thumper Nemesis Invader if I got that. Would you give your firstborn? Well, they've not been born yet, so I couldn't. But let's say hypothetically, someone came to my door and said, hey, I'll take that baby off your hands. In exchange, I'll give you one perfect, okay, I'm talking a perfect Nemesis Invader. Like that baby's like, you know, there's a million babies born every day. You only see one Nemesis Invader, maybe in a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be dumb not to take that deal. I'm sorry, you know, call it, say what you want, but it's just statistics. It's just basic math at that point. One's rarer than the other. Sorry, son, but sacrifices have to be made. Hand them over. Or if it's a daughter, you know, same thing. Hand her over. The math doesn't lie, and that is what it is. I didn't invent math, guys. Don't blame me, guys. Come on. In the words of Ricky Bobby, if it's not a perfect Nem, it's gonna get left on the floor, cause F these stupid drop rates, I hate them, you're last. Oh, what the fuck, dude. Even a 6 mag Unforgiven has over 1,000 damage on it. That's honestly impressive. Not a masher, but still impressive. I'm gonna get out of there. But yeah, you know, what a quote. Nameless bystander, or nameless B standard, whatever that is. One hell of a quote. Someone write that down in a book somewhere. Please. I'm begging you. With my luck, I'll get a kidney boulder. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's game over, isn't it? That wouldn't be very pleasant. One of my biggest fears in life is getting a kidney stone. I really don't want to have to pass a kidney stone. I hope that if I do get a kidney stone, it's too big for me to pass and I have to get it surgically removed, because honestly, I feel like that would be a preferable alternative than passing it the quote-unquote natural way. I'm sure you guys know what that is. You don't know me? You don't need to tell me that, man. Oh, Miles brought it up. He said, I'm scared for when I'll get my first kidney stone. That's why people are talking about kidney stone. Sorry, Miles, I missed that. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you, man. I don't live in constant fear of it. I don't think about it, you know, consistently, but it's one of the things I'd like to not have occur in my life. All right. Head on out. Goddamn voice crack. Wouldn't wish a kidney stone on my worst enemy. Never had one, but just fuck no. Yeah, you don't need to have one to realize the horrors. You couldn't fully comprehend the horrors until you have one, but you can realize it's not going to be a pleasant experience. Nothing. It comes out in shards. If they like pulverize it, right? I think that they have they'll go into your, they'll go into your kidney and then pulverize it with like a little tool, and then you can pass it in pieces. But if they don't do that, I think usually it's one crystal, and they can be really jagged, really fucking jagged, like a sea urchin coming out your, I won't say anymore. A coworker of mine had one and said she passed out from the pain a few times. Also a chick, so she didn't have the experience of the full pain. Yeah, because you got some extended track length as a man. God damn it, dude. God, I don't even want to think about it anymore. This stream chat's gone off the rails, guys. I'm sure there's some people who can't even fucking fathom listening to that. Some people are a bit more squeamish than I. And even I'm getting a bit squeamish talking about this. Oh, almost had it. I find getting your nose broken is worse. I've had a kidney stone before. Broken nose for sure hurts more. Yeah, well, maybe you got punched by a really, really strong guy, and maybe your kidney stone was really small. You never know, Richard. I mean, I'm sure there's thresholds to things, There's levels to it, for sure, no doubt. I'm sure it's different for other people. Kentucky Fried Womp Rat? Is Womp Rat real? I've heard of Swamp Rat. I don't know about Womp Rat. Some crazy drug before it hits. Well, you wouldn't know, I think, Dreadful. If I don't think it gives you a warning. It'd probably just be you're pissing one day and then searing, blinding pain starts to occur. Probably. I'm no doctor. That's just my guess. That's my theory. My game theory. After breaking my entire leg, I'd take a kidney stone. Well, that's fair as a beach. A break in the leg is no minor injury. That's one strong bone right there. To break a leg bone takes a tremendous amount of force. Whatever broke your nose was coated in poison. Yeah, it had a little bit of salve on it to make the pain way worse. Had a kidney pebble and got punched by the rock. Yeah, there you go. There you go. What if the roles were reversed? What if the rock was in your kidneys? Well, that sounds a bit weird if I say it like that. And then, never mind. Let me just stop right there. Let me stop at rock in your kidneys.
All right, we got guns.
Ooh, a striker. Yeah, very bad striker. But I have a nightmare about kidney stones. No, don't worry, Cat. Just don't think about it. Okay, just don't think about it. Just try to think about it. So that seems to be what Richard's experience was. It just came upon him suddenly while he was relieving himself. Garbage. This fucking elevator. I'm gonna fucking perform a seance on this elevator. I'm gonna curse this elevator and its entire extended elevator bloodline. Crazy Earl's my dad. I'm sorry to hear that, Zabish. That's fucked up, man. Is it? I don't think that motherfucker couldn't raise a frog right, let alone a child. I'm surprised you have the literacy to be able to use the internet and type in a stream chat. It looks like you're doing well. Bro became a Looney Tunes character for 5 seconds. Yeah, I was very upset. That was Tasmanian Devil. Yeah, you know, whatever it was, all it was the manifestation of my anger. That's what it truly was. Yeah. You know, that's pretty solid. 15 fire rate double stinger. I've already got one of those, though. I have a 15 fire rate double bitch, I think, actually. Turned into that one kid from Rugrats for a second. Oh, yeah, in the Jungle movie. I can't even do it again. I can't even repeat it now if I wanted to. It takes a state of severe emotional distress to get me to talk like that. This'll help. Is your name Scrappy by chance? Oh, you're not talking to me. My bad. My apologies. We getting it today? That's right, Escape Sauce. That's damn right. How would we not get it today? That couldn't possibly occur. Really average Skullmaster there. Dreadful, what are the signs? What are we looking out for here, Dreadful? What do I have to be weary of? Double Anarchy Kidney Stone Launcher? Borderlands 4 weapons sound crazy. How do I prevent myself from getting one? I think you want to avoid eating large amounts of calcium, if I'm not mistaken. I think calcium is the main contributor to kidney stones. They're mostly made of calcium. You want to just avoid putting too many minerals in your kidneys, I think, in general. Drink water. Yeah, drinking water is the single biggest thing. If you're dehydrated often, that's what causes kidney stones the most. You gotta make sure you're getting that water in you. Alright, should have ourselves some lancemen. Fucking corrosive. He'll blow up. I think he's still gonna blow up. Yep, he blew up after death. Neither of them had nothing. These guys never do. Although one day they'll have the legendary Iridian, and then it'll all be worth it. Would you rather Roland's turret or Axton's turret both Would you rather Roland's turret or Axton's turret both maxed out? I've never maxed out Axton's turret, but I know it can slag, and I know it's also a nuke and has a shield. Whereas Roland's shield fucking sucks. It can't debuff enemies, although it can use any element in the game, which is pretty sick, and it actually is pretty good at putting elements on things. And you get ammo regen. I'm sure Axton can do a bit of ammo regen too, but I'm not 100%. Ooh, plus you can duplicate grenades with Roland's turret. I'm gonna give it to Roland. Roland is very versatile. Axton's is good too, but I think Roland's is just too. It's too much of a multi-tool. A jack of all trades. It can do anything in the game, really. Like this. Ooh, look at that. Gonna do that with some puny little Axton turret. Maybe you can actually. Maybe you can duplicate projectiles with it. I don't even know. Sure, it might be a thing. Just recently found out I'm allergic to all pollens and trees in my area and almost all food. Wow. That's sudden, Richard G. That's pretty interesting. Just recently found out you're allergic to everything in your area and almost every food item. So, like, did you just become allergic to them, or have you been allergic to them your whole life? And if you've been allergic to them your whole life, why the sudden weight loss upon finding out? That's a lot of questions there, Richard. I'm sorry. More questions than answers there. The minute I got a cramp in my groin, there's going to be a cramp in my skull from the... Oh, Jesus Christ. It ain't worth it, Goose Teeth. Just, you know, just ride through the pain a little bit, man. You don't need to end it all over a wee kidney stone. You're going to let a little bit of fucking calcium kill you? Is that what you're going to do, Goose Teeth? Come on now.
Armaments here.
Just out of nowhere? I don't think... I didn't know that's how that worked. I didn't think you could just develop allergies to that many things all at once. But I'm no doctor. That's why I'm streaming Borderlands. If I were a doctor, I probably wouldn't have time to stream Borderlands. And if I were a doctor and I had time to stream Borderlands, I would definitely not want to send my family to me for medical care.
This'll help.
Why'd I see Moxie in your Google search history? You know, just researching Borderlands characters for a YouTube video. If you know. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Gonna make a video. About Moxie. Corn, shrimp, scallops, wheat, sesame, soy. So basically, grain and shellfish is what I'm getting out of that. Allergic to grain and shellfish.
All right, we got guns over here.
Boring. But Roland got guns over here? That he does, Ice Cream Day. Case closed. Time to go on a meat-only diet. Yeah, like the carnivore cure everything diet. Losing all that weight that fast probably isn't great. Well, it depends on how quick you did it. But it's probably not as unhealthy as being super fat. You know, losing weight fast might not be healthy, but it might not be as unhealthy as being very fat in the first place, if you catch my drift. But again, I don't know. Pure speculation. To talking about that, me talking about that isn't going to get anyone anywhere. I'll tell you that. I cannot offer anything beneficial to that conversation. Grains are the crawdads of the land, after all. That's what my grandpappy always said. He said, if you could grow any animal, it'd be crawfish. Because the crawfish and the fields of wheat, they got a lot in common there. Which admittedly, they kind of do. Because you grow crawfish in a big old field, kind of like you do crops. You just kind of, from memory, you just kind of have some shallow water with trenches in it. And then you let the crawfish go buck wild in there until you drain it, and then dig up all the crawfish with a machine.
Always room for more loot.
Alright, run 4. Gonzo. Looking good, looking good. The Peanut King, Steve. It's been an honor, Steve. It's an honor meeting you, Steve, King of the Peanuts. The Goofy Goober. So I can check the shields here. There's a new shop. Green. Always green. I've never not gotten green and white rarity shields out of the vending machine right there. I swear to God. I know purple shields exist. I swear to God, I've got one equipped. Can we step it up a bit, please, Mark? I mean Zed, not even Mark. This time Zed's selling the shit. You in New York and two men fight and it's near the train and the train is coming and one of them falls in the tracks and dies. What do you do? What do you mean? What kind of fucking hypothetical is that, Songs? There's not much you can do at that point, you know? I'm sure the person driving the train, like, for the love of God, you just call the police and then leave, I guess. That'd be the only thing you could do. I would intervene, yeah. Goose Teeth would rewind time and then stop the train with his bare hands. Everyone tell Fishman my middle name's Peanut. Well, you know I can read the chat too, right, Steve? Steve? You genius there? There she is. There she is. Yes, of course I like peanut butter, naturally. You don't become the king if you don't like peanut butter. How else are you going to grow up big and strong?
All right, we got guns.
Very boring. Even more boring. Creamy or crunchy? Creamy. I'm gonna go with creamy, Goose Teeth.
This'll help.
I very rarely have eaten crunchy peanut butter, but anytime I have, I just wished it wasn't. I was just like, you know, I wish that was a bit smoother.
You never have enough stuff.
Come on now, give me a legendary or something. Let's see some yellow. Me finally confronting the man that discovered milk and asked him what it was doing to the cow. Well, you know, we always have known what milk was. Humans have it too. So it's not a stretch to think, oh, we can drink human milk? Maybe we can drink other milk. Look at that thing's really big. Has a giant big thing just for dispensing milk. Let's use that. Big milk thing for big milk. Snake milk. Well, they do milk snakes, but not for milk. Oh, triple legendary. There's all my legendaries. Never mind, only 2 legendaries. That's there's something wrong with that beam there. That's clearly not worth being a legendary. We all know that. Churchy peanut butter is less than creamy peanut butter. I've never had churchy peanut butter. I don't know if you mean crunchy or if you actually mean churchy, and that's a real kind of peanut butter, but if you do mean churchy, I'm not familiar. But it's good to know that creamy is still better anyway, so I don't need to bother trying it. No. Oh, we're good. Checks out. The Church of Crunchy Peanut Butter. Yeah, that's right. They worship Steve the King. Or rather, Steve the God. Lord of Peanuts.
Always nice to get resupply.
Had a vendor today with 3 double anarchies, but all were crap. That's unfortunate. Still a sight to behold, though. A triple double anarchy drops pretty badass. Oh, look at you right there, Crimson Death. Holy shit. Never mind, low damage. Crunchy's what I meant. Did it started dying when you read that? Because I didn't even realize. Yeah, that's an amazing typo right there. That's a happy little accident. One of the few times a typo enhances a message. A message enhancer. Hello, Mr. Funny Man. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Maybe you can summon a pearl for me. Come on.
Right, we got guns over here.
Well, you tried, Funny Man. That's the important thing. That you tried. Mr. Funny Man, you're missing out on funny stuff. That's true. Now that he's here, things are going to get a lot more silly, though. They're going to get even more funny. If you could imagine that. I know you probably heard me open my mouth and were like, wow, doesn't get any funnier than that. But trust me, now that Funny Man's here, the comedy's about to begin. Howdy, CHD Hawk. Welcome to the stream, man. Whites used to be pearls. Yeah, they're pearls that lost their color in the sun. They baked in the sun too long. Roland went to the pearly gates in BL2. Maybe there's a Nemesis Invader up there. Yeah, maybe there is. Just maybe there is. But it doesn't really matter to me if there is one up there, because I'm going to get one down here. I'm going to bring one to the corporeal realm. Rip it from the realm of heaven down to earth. That's what I'm going to do. Reach out and bring it to reality. Damn it, nothing there. Be like that. It's like that scene on Willy Wonka where they transport the candy bar through the TV and then you can reach out and grab it through the screen, but it's going to be the Nemesis Invader. I'm going to reach through my monitor and grab the Nemesis Invader and then use it to establish world peace. Solve all problems, end world hunger, you know, the usual. All in the day's work for the Nemesis Invader hybrid. Things will get slightly more goofy, that's what I'm talking about.
Always room for more loot.
Garbage. If you kill General Knox with a plywood, you'll get a Nemesis Invader, guaranteed. I'm gonna need some proof of that, Ed. I'm gonna need Randy Pitchford himself to give me that in writing before I believe that. So as long as you can give me that, signed, of course, then I'll be more than happy to do that. I'll make that happen lickety-split, my friend. A follower of tomfoolery, I myself am a believer in shenanigans. It's alright. They're both solid. Both good disciplines. Yeah. Garden variety. I blessed your next run. Okay. So not this one, but the one after this one. I probably fucked up your next run. I guess we'll have to see who's stronger, Miles Lynch or Mr. Funny Man. Clash of the Titans here. Michael Colano, sir, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. No guns there, Roland. Don't go talking about them. Don't go thinking about them. Don't go looking at them. Don't go sniffing them. I know you, Roland. I know how you do. Real weird with it. Clash of the mentally insane. Yeah, Clash of the mentally disturbed. Looks like a Randy Pitchford looks like a budget Brendan Fraser. Hold on, let me pull up a picture. I want to pull up a picture of Brendan Fraser real quick. Brendan Fraser images. God damn, He ain't looking so good, huh? Anyway, yeah, that's now that I see a picture of Brendan Fraser, honestly, I think that Brendan Fraser looks like a welfare Randy Pitchford. I think it's the other way around. Brendan Fraser looks like if Randy Pitchford was a wax figurine and got melted with a torch a little bit in the face.
Always room for more loot.
Don't be dissing my boy Brendan. Hey, no, nothing against Brendan Fraser.
Armaments here.
Did he do the whale? Is that what he did? Or is that somebody, am I mistaken him for somebody else? I think he did the whale. That was him, yeah. I watched The Whale. I thought it was a pretty alright movie. I didn't mind it. He was the best part about the movie, that's for sure. His acting is great. The part about that movie I really didn't like, though, was the ending, where it's implied that he died, but to represent him dying, he like walked out onto his porch and jumped in the air and gasped, and then like went to light like he was ascending to heaven. I thought the ending was a bit not so good, but other than that, pretty good movie. Damn it. Wow. Another class mod box. I have 4100 shield capacity. Mine's double yours, fish. Is that good? Let me see. What am I using here? It's probably pretty good, yeah. I'm using a tough guy shield, so capacity's not really its specialty, but I'd imagine you got a pretty damn solid shield on you if you got 4100 capacity. Alright, another run done. This is the blessed Mr. Funny Man run. So let's see what happens here. He just being raptured out of nowhere. Yeah, that's essentially what happened. Gonna have more of these guys, or yeah, we are. Get away from me! Get away from me! He's trying to blow me up. God, we just have the ARs again. Oh, I had a legendary AR. Look at that, another Raven. We've got a lot of world drop legendaries today. News of the day is that in New York City, there were a bunch of illegally dug tunnels found in the walls under the 770 Parkway Synagogue. It was discovered when someone heard people speaking in their walls. How do you even take that call seriously? Imagine you're a police dispatcher and someone tells you people are inside of their walls. Like, you would probably just assume that's some mentally disturbed person calling in, like, with a false report. But, like, these guys got that call and then went out there, and there were actually motherfuckers in their walls. That's insane. That is crazy. Thank you, Michael, for this news update. That's actually very interesting. I'm hoping you get TDRs, Miles. Come on now. Mr. Funny Man, you gotta do something about this. Don't let this happen. You can't just let Miles do this to my run now. You said you were blessing the run. Are you gonna do something to make that happen, or are these just words? Are these just empty shells here that you're spitting in my chat? Come on now. Have some conviction, Mr. Funny Man. Make this run worthwhile. TDR protection spell. Well, what the fuck does that do? Does it defend against TDRs, or does it protect the TDRs? I must know, Funny Man. My friend was feeling down, so we played Fortnite. I had to help my friend because last time. That's interesting. But thank you for sharing songs. Probably best to not let that happen. Maybe call someone else. Call other people that may be able to help. I don't know. Not my area of expertise there. Garbage. Imagine beating the base game with only Jacob's weapons. That'd be pretty easy. That wouldn't be very difficult. Jacob's weapons are OP in Borderlands 1 in general, especially early on in the game, because they used to have so much fucking damage on them. Like any Jacob's revolver, even a non-masher in normal mode would be pretty much able to carry you. Defend from, said Tedior. Well, you know, it ain't working, brother. I tell you what. Sledge's shotgun. Oh, I forgot about that thing. Yeah, once you get Sledge's shotgun, you can literally beat the game with it. That's what speedrunners do, I'm pretty sure. The speedrun strat is like cheese your way to Sledge somehow, and then once you get Sledge's shotgun, you pretty much just use that for all your damage the rest of the run. Because if you get really close, it'll do a lot of damage. 2 mag equalizer masher. I've seen worse. Thank you, Jalter. I appreciate it, man. Boring. Bless is your third one after this one? Well, come on. Can't you just wait till the run you're gonna bless? Don't give me a fucking 3 runs in advance warning. I'm not gonna remember that shit. That loses its oomph, you know? It loses its impact if I gotta try to remember it. Shitty luck has ruined your run, Fish, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh yeah, Miles? Is that what you think, huh? Is that what you think, Miles? Well, you ain't never been much for thinking, have you? You know, let's see. We'll just see if that holds firm. We'll see if your prophecy comes true. Fuck. Not looking good for me, to be honest, after that one. Oh, son of a bitch, you can't be. You did the reverse luck spell? Yeah, you definitely did, Mr. Funny Man. We have the reverse of luck right now. The exact opposite of luck is what's occurring. You bless my next walk. Oh, thank you, nameless bystander. I will, when I am out walking in the middle of a blizzard tonight at 4 a.m., I will think of that message.
This'll help.
Oh, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Come on now. Don't fail me, run. Don't let Miles do this. He doesn't need to get away with this. He doesn't deserve to get away with this, in fact. I fucking robbed your luck by accident. Yeah, you cast the wrong spell. Instead of casting the luck spell, he cast the reverse luck spell. You know, simple mistake, really. Anyone could make it. Alright. Come on, beat the odds.
Always room for more loot.
It's fucking awful. It's awful. Okay, well, the odds weren't beaten. The odds beat me. This day, the Fishman lost to the odds. That one sums my luck in game. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Funny Man. That's the typical run, I would say, but the Armory always delivers in the end. If you put the time into the Armory will deliver. Classic accidental chat hex pulling through, yeah. Age-old technique. Can I have your luck? Oh, sure, Jalter. Yeah, absolutely. You can. All that luck last run, it's yours. 100%, Jalter. If you want more runs like the run I just did, by all means, please, take it. those. You. Have you gotten tired of the Armory background music? It's certainly more mild than the Skag Gully yodeling. Yeah, I don't even really notice it anymore, I'll be honest with you. I haven't gotten tired of it because I don't even really register it in my brain. Too busy reading chat and looking at drops to really think about it. I love hearing Skag yodeling. Yeah, Skag yodeling's fantastic. They got some nice vocal cords on them. He's gone numb to the sounds. Yeah, I have. Unironically, I have.
You never have enough stuff.
All I'll say is some not so great ones that would probably affect the whole world if it got out, and not in a good way. I'm very... Oh, what type of fur is being researched? I see. See, world-ending fur. Fair enough.
This'll help.
Garbage Hellfire. Sorry, Hellfire, that one doesn't speak for the rest of your kind, I know.
Armaments here.
My luck will forever haunt you. It's not possible, Miles. It's not possible. I'll bet you, but your luck might hover over me for a few runs. Sure. But eventually the odds will shift in my favor, as they always do.
All right, we got guns.
Always room for more loot. Loot for more loot. Loot, 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 loot. The rolling voice lines we all know and love.
Always room for more loot.
God, he said it again. That's fucking... Roland, come on, brother. You don't... You gotta come up with a few more combinations for those words.
Armaments here. All right, we got guns over here.
Oh, I'll take a shot for every time he says we got guns over here. Ice cream day, I'm telling you, man, don't do it. You're gonna black out or die of alcohol poisoning. There's no in between. Now, you'll be done within 3 Armory runs. But if you wanted to get insanely drunk, insanely fast, that's one hell of a strategy. I'll tell you what. Kevin Hart's gonna butcher the Roland character in the movie. What makes you say that, Rodzilla? Have you talked to Kevin Hart? Have you seen the script reading? Or are you just a Kevin Hart naysayer? At heart. At Kevin Hart. Want to do an Armory stream and take a shot for every time he says always room for more loot? Yeah, you and Ice Cream Day should get together on that one. Or this will help. Nah, you gotta pick one, because if you pick more than one, then that's just even worse. We saw his height. Well, come on now. Roland doesn't have a canonical height. I don't think he's 6'3" canonically. Challenge will make you replace all fluids in your body with pure grain alcohol. Yeah, it won't take long. Definitely.
This'll help.
Alright. 8 runs down and nothing to show for it. But that's okay, because I didn't expect us to have anything to show for it. So I'm not even upset. Kevin Hart like 5 foot. Yeah, well, they can just do what they do for Vladimir Putin, you know. They can make everybody that's around him on screen really short so he looks taller in comparison. They can do some crazy film tricks to make him look a bit bigger than he does, probably. I assume that's what they're probably going to do. Is just try to, like, use camera magic to make him look taller than he is. But, I mean, it's Kevin Hart, so we all know how tall the motherfucker is. He basically plays himself in his roles, but he's too small for Roland, which isn't really a funny character. Too small, and Roland wasn't really a funny character. That's true, but I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, Rodzilla. I think that he has it in him to play Roland as a serious character, but I don't know if he's gonna. But I think he might be able to do it if he really tries to. I haven't written him off yet. But I do think either way, the movie's going to be really entertaining, because either we've got a complete bastardization of Roland, where it's just Kevin Hart, you know, being Kevin Hart dressed as Roland, or we got some, you know, maybe somehow decent representation of Roland. Either way, it'd be good to me. Kevin Hart being Roland should be a crime. Yeah, it's not good. They could have definitely chosen almost anyone else, and it would have been a better choice. But they needed the big names, that's for sure. And like I said, I haven't given up on my boy Kevin yet. Everyone seems to have counted him out. But I won't, Kevin. I'm in your corner, Kevin. Don't worry. Get Denzel Washington for Roland, that wouldn't have been too bad. When's the movie coming out? I believe it is August of this year, if I'm not mistaken. I think August of this year. Yeah, no problem, Kevin. I'm always in your corner, man. I think Lilith deserved her death because she's a bitch. Wow. So much hate in your heart, Miles. That's terrible.
Armament team.
How could you say such a thing to Lilith? The Firehawk. Leader of the Crimson Raiders. Tom Hanks should play Brick. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
All right.
I'll be honest, that one seems that might be a bit of a stretch there. Carnage Hydra. Boring.
This'll help.
Sorry. I almost just downed myself right there. I opened that chest and I wanted to commit suicide instantly upon seeing what was in it. That was a force of habit. Brock Lesnar would have been a good Brick. He might have been the perfect Brick, yeah. Well, I guess unless they got, like, one of those crazy strong men to do it. Like, Brian Shaw probably is the most... looks the most similar to Brick out of any human alive, but he's not an actor. Nor does he probably know what Borderlands is. They should have Obama play Roland. He would have fit the character a lot better than Kevin Hart does. You know, you say that as a joke, I think, but honestly, he would have fit Roland's character a lot better. Because Roland is a leader, you know, that's another one of Roland's qualities. He led the Crimson Raiders. So, there's that, look at that, the similarities keep lining up.
Always room for more loot.
Good. We're good. Trajectory is flawless. Brick is not cast for the movie. Oh, I forgot about that, yeah. No Brick, no Mordecai either. As to why, I don't know. Yeah, that is a weird decision there. To have only half of the main characters, half of the original cast in there. Gearbox saw Cyberpunk success and decided to make a movie. Maybe, but I think there's probably a pretty different audience between like anime and movies. Cyberpunk made an anime, and then Borderlands is making a movie. I think that's a touch different. But video games in general have been getting film adaptations a lot recently. You know, it's not just Borderlands or Cyberpunk. There's been a lot of other ones too, like the Mario movie, famously Sonic 1 and 2, just to name a couple. All right, another run. Movie's gonna be bad, probably. Yeah, right now I'm like 80-20. 80% sure it's gonna be bad, and the other 20% holding out hope. More like holding out cope, but you know, seeing if potentially they can pull one out of the hat. They do have Crom from Crom's Canyon in the movie, so that's the only saving grace I can think of right now.
Oh yeah, that was all me.
Yeah, boring. Boring, boring.
Can't ever be too rich, too good looking, or too well armed.
Good evening. How's the pirate's life going? Oh, it's going well, Jonathan. Sailing the seas, plundering nothing, getting scurvy, going hard. How are you? How are you doing, Jonathan? I hope it's good bad. Yeah, I think it's gonna be entertaining bad no matter what, just because I think in the likely case this movie goes wrong, it's gonna go very wrong. So I think it's either gonna be comedically bad or a shocking success. I don't think it's gonna be some masterpiece by any standard, but you know, yeah, well, like I said, I've already made it clear what I think of it. Now we just gotta wait. I'll probably make a video when the movie comes out. I'll do my best to go and see it in theaters the opening weekend or whenever it comes out, and then make a video of my review of the movie. I've never reviewed anything, but that'll be the first one, the Borderlands movie review. Hope Crom's voice is similar. His voice actor did a hilarious job. Does Crom even have a unique voice actor in the game? I don't even know if he does, because he doesn't talk in the cutscene. So I don't even know if he has a unique voice actor. I thought they just used like a generic bandit voice line for him. I was making a joke about Crom. I don't know why he's in the movie. He's the most obscure boss they could have thrown in there. I guess they're picking characters that they can bastardize and no one's gonna remember him, but I'll remember. If they introduce Crom and he's not in Crom's Canyon, I'm gonna throw a fit in the theater. I'm gonna rip the head off of my chair and start throwing it at people. Like, I'm gonna be very upset. Not the cool one. The Halo show was originally written to be a Mass Effect show. Huh. But they couldn't get right, so they handed the script off to some C team. I forgot they made a Halo show. I never watched it. Halo's never been my thing, but if I remember correctly, people really hated that show. Because they like took Master Chief's helmet off and made him just some dude, not Master Chief anymore. Why not Sledge or Nine Toes? Yeah, Sledge would have been probably the best option, really. Nine Toes is pretty lame as well. He's not much of a threat.
Always nice to get resupply.
No offense to Nine Toes, but I mean, dude's 130 pounds soaking wet. Not much of a boss fight.
All right, we got guns over here. Armaments here.
No, sir. Giving someone to play Nine Toes in the movie, just get your local homeless man and get them high. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that would work. I'll be honest with you. I think that probably wouldn't be conducive to a filming studio. Watched one episode while I was fried one night. I was like, yeah, that's enough of that. Damn. Not even the influence of marijuana can make it enjoyable. That's when you know you fucked up. A man with 3 balls and 9 toes is a force to be reckoned with. Could you elaborate on that? Like, I see what you're saying, obviously, but why is that a force to be reckoned with? Exactly. What if it's just like genetic birth defects and he's just a normal guy? Like he was born with 1 toe missing and an extra testicle, but that was it. Woo! We eked that one out somehow. Like, now, if you got some crazy story, like, you know, when I was 4 years old working in the lumber mill, I got my pinky toe caught in the saw blade and then it got ripped off by a log. Like, that would be pretty badass. You know, some cool story like that. Or my pinky toe got shot off in a gunfight when I was 7 years old. You know, that would be pretty badass. But I feel like more than likely it's just, he was born weird. Give 9 Toes actor a prosthetic nut. Yeah, for real, extra realism. The audience won't be able to see it, but the actor has to feel as though he's got 3 balls to accurately represent how a man with 3 balls would talk and act. You know. No, it's a good point.
Always room for more loot.
Another one down. Come on, Armory. You're running as dry as craw today. It's implied that 9 Toes dropped his gun on his toe. Oh, yeah, you're right. The red text for the Clippers says something like that. Yeah. True. That's mystery solved. That's why the Clippers always bladed. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense now that I think about it. Okay, guys, place your bets. How many equalizers are we going to get from this run? I'm going to guess 2 equalizers from this Armory run. 2. 5, Jesus, Ed, swinging for the fences with that one. Goose Teeth with 0, that's a fair answer, conservative answer. He's trying to win with that answer. He's not playing any games. 6 Iridians, I can't keep track of Iridians and equalizers. Come on, funny man, who do you think I am? Stephen Hawking, I don't got that much brain processing power. Okay. You know, these are some guesses to be sure. Whatever happened to the sweet tart shaped as skulls and bones during Halloween? I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't even know if I remember. I'm sure I got them, but I haven't been trick-or-treating in so long, I don't even remember what I used to get. And I don't know what they have these days either. How elaborate do you think they're going to make the costumes? It would be interesting to see them even attempt a badass psycho with the one big arm. Yeah, if they went for the prosthetic arm and, you know, like tied the real arm behind the guy's back, that'd be the bare minimum, really, actually, if they tried to put a badass psycho in there. Yeah, I hope it's good. I hope the production quality's high at the very least. I mean, they got Kevin Hart on there. So that means one of 2 things. Either they got a lot of money and can make the movie good, or they spent all their money on Kevin Hart and everything else is going to be really cheap because they just are relying on big names selling tickets, which seems to be the route they're going, but we can dream. Reese, welcome to the stream, sir. Good to see you.
Always nice to get resupplied.
Garbage. The Bandit Raider outfit is drippy as fuck. Something like that. Yeah, it's a bit slick.
All right, we got guns over here.
No, I did it. I finally did it. Threaded the needle in the worst way possible. Almost did it again right there. That would have been really tragic. Have to go tonight, everybody. Good luck, Fishman. All right, Steve the King. You have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Good luck with those peanuts, man. Come on. Come on. You bastard. Oh, man. We weren't making that. I hit the rail jump even. That one wasn't happening. Can't win them all. Nine Toes is a force to be reckoned with because of the extra testosterone from his 3 balls. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that'll help him a little bit. Make him slightly more aggressive and able to gain muscle at an increased rate. Other than that, though, I can't imagine it's going to help him too much in combat. Halloween candy at the store. Haven't seen those sweet tarts in forever. Yeah, I couldn't say. I've never been one for going to the store, to be honest with you. I don't do a whole lot of shopping in general, and I haven't given out Halloween candy these past couple of years anyway, so I'm not in the know what these hip young children want for their Halloween candy. I'll just give them batteries. I'll give them a pack of AA batteries and like a pencil. I have no grenades. This is a very sad day. I'm alone in the Halloween sweet tart camp. We need a moment of silence. Yeah, sorry, Hellfire. Can't join you on that campaign there. Feed the kids batteries. No, that's bad. Make sure that the batteries are clearly labeled as such. Do not eat. Contains battery acid.
You never have enough stuff.
My fishy overlord, I was just giving good news. Praise to the Lord Fish. I don't know what it is, Hunter, but I'm happy for you, man. Congratulations. Here's the real question about Nine Toes. Is he circumcised? I don't think that's the real question. I'll be honest. I don't think that was the question on anybody's mind, Michael. I personally wasn't thinking that. I can vouch for myself. Alright. And it looks like we got 0 equalizers the whole run. Unless I just neglected to count one, but pretty sure we got 0. So whoever said 0 equalizers, congratulations, you were right. Leave some candy in a bear trap. Trick and treat if you're stubborn enough. True. Very true, ice cream. It's like a saw trap. I'll put a bear trap buried in candy inside of my bowl of candy, so that eventually some unlucky soul will get to the bottom of the bowl, activate the pressure plate, and they'll get their hand stuck in the bowl of candy, and then a screen right in front of them will come on with my face, and it's like a Saw video. Say, "Hello, young child outside my home. Your harm is currently clasped between a bear trap. If you want to escape, you have 2 options," and then I give them a whole ultimatum. That'd be pretty Halloween. That'd be pretty festive right there. I'm sure they could appreciate a good spook like that. Can I eat the salt that people put on the roads, Fishy? No, Ed. No, you can't do that. That will kill you. Eventually. The new Saw movie was actually surprisingly fire. You know, I gotta disagree with you, Hellfire. I'll be honest with you. I've never been a big Saw movie fan. I haven't seen a lot of the older ones, but I did see the newer one with my friends. I watched it. Admittedly, I watched it in a Discord server, you know, while someone was streaming it on a website that may or may not have been a legitimate streaming service. But I must say, I thought that the plot of the movie didn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, well, the plot made sense. Don't get me wrong. I thought it was just a bit odd. You know, a bit weird how the people that. Well, I don't want to spoil the movie actually. In case there's anyone here who hasn't seen it, I guess that's a kind of a newer-ish movie. I think it's silly that one of the saw traps was set up for a guy because they were smoking. Yeah, that's you know, shouldn't have been fucking smoking, jackass. That's what you get. That is pretty funny. Oh, good lord. Loving the recent uptick in BL1 content. Need to take this community back to its roots. Make pearls great again. Amen, Adamus. That's what I'm saying. I appreciate the sentiment. I truly do. Yeah, I'm not sure about the uptick in Borderlands 1 content creation. I haven't seen a whole lot of other people, but maybe I'm just ignorant. Maybe I'm just blind. God damn, put down. Well, I'm trying to think about what I didn't like about the movie Hellfire, I'll be honest with you. There was something to do with that one lady that turned out to be evil. Yeah. Okay, some minor spoilers for the new Saw movie. That one, the lady that is running that like cancer treatment scam facility that the main guy goes to and gets scammed at, turns out to be the main villain all along. And then they turn the Saw guy into some like hero, some martyr for a greater cause because she's even worse than him. I thought that was kind of cringe, I guess, because he's trying to act morally superior while literally mutilating people for doing things he seems unfit. You smoke too much. Now I put your smokes in a bear trap. You'll lose your arm, but you can smoke again. Hey, sounds like a good deal to me. Women are evil is the lesson of the movie. I'll be honest, I didn't walk away with that impression. But to each their own. That's the beauty of interpretation. Craw's dog, good to see you, man. Welcome.
Always room for more loot.
Shouldn't have a definitive end because I assume that's because they're gonna do another one. Yeah, she's gonna be the new Saw villain.
Right, we got guns over here.
Well, I guess I don't even know if they had a running villain for the Saw movies. I guess the people making the Saw traps were meant to be the villains, but then in a weird way, the people put in the traps were also meant to be the villains. It's morally ambiguous at the end of the day. I think that's kind of the point of the movies. Perfect.
This'll help.
The point is that everyone is bad. Yeah, something like that. But I haven't watched enough Saw to really grasp it enough. Only ever seen one or two of the older movies, like bits and pieces of them. I've seen like probably the famous clips, the famous traps I've seen on the internet, just in videos and clips and whatnot. But other than that, I haven't seen a whole lot of Saw in my lifetime. The amount of Iridians would make Redactado proud. Yeah, I think Redactado's already overdosed on Iridians. He's seen so many Iridians drop today that the dopamine levels in his brain hit maximum, and now he's just in a vegetative state, staring at his monitor in a trance, as happy as a human can possibly get. Did Redactado leave? I don't know. I know he said he was really tired when he first got here, so he could have went to sleep. I like a lot of shit people think is garbage. It's okay. Yeah, that's pretty much everybody does, I think, Hellfire. Or a lot of people do. There's always going to be something you like that other people are going to hate. I'm no exception, I tell you what. There's a lot of things I like that people really, really strongly dislike. Like, there's one game that literally no one in the world plays pretty much. It's some JRPG from probably 30 years ago almost at this point. It's called Repels with a Z. No one's going to know what it is. I figured I'd just say the name anyway. That right there, that's probably my biggest no one likes it but I do type of thing right there. That game has literally been sold to like 14 different like Japanese game companies within the past 3 years. Has a total player count of like 300. Is tremendously pay to win and objectively bad in almost every way. But for some reason, I just really enjoy the game. I actually have played it. You gotta be shitting me, Hellfire. You gotta be shitting me. I've never met another living, breathing soul who has played that game besides my sister who got me into it. Your uncle used to be into it. That's amazing, Hellfire. That's fucking awesome, dude. I can't believe that. Yeah, it was my sister used to be super into it. And, well, her boyfriend was into it, actually. And then her boyfriend got her into it. And then she got me into it. It's on my desktop. What a fucking legend right here. Certified legend. That's all I have to say about that. That's amazing, Hellfire. I still play that sometimes. Oh, my bad. Tuna Plays is there. Tuna Plays as well, the Repels enthusiast. My favorite character is that one guy. Ah, never mind. Tuna Plays is just trying to blend in. We got a poser here. We got a fake here. We got a fraud. You aren't a real Repels enthusiast. Played it for a little bit when I was looking for alternative to Lineage 2. I never played Lineage 2. I was mad confused because I had no one to help me, but I always wanted to get into it. Yeah, it took me years to figure out how to play the game, and even still I really don't know how to play it that well, but I haven't played it in a while at this point. It's probably been over a year. The game is kind of slipping away. It's on life support. It's been on life support, but now the life support, they're talking about unplugging it. You know, they're in front of the door in the hallway talking about how it's probably about time. Korean Grindfest MMO, yeah, it's the standard gotcha, brutal stuff, but there's something about it very charming to me. It sucks. Yeah, it sucks, but at the same time, it's probably a good thing, too, because there's a lot of people on there who are spending more money than they probably should on a game that is the game in a bad... Oh, horrendous Hellfire. Oh, my God, you wouldn't believe. There's... You've probably never seen a game in a worse state, to be honest with you. The only time people talk in the chat is to, like, IRL trade in-game currency, which is against the terms, but... There's no one left online to enforce the terms because it was all done through manual moderation like World of Warcraft used to be back in the day. And there's no one working on the moderation team anymore because there's no employees at all. So it's literally just the Wild West. Oh, what is this? Flare gun. What game you talking about? Repels. A very old MMORPG. It's in a comically bad state, which there's this one guy, Josh Strife Hayes, that makes videos called like the worst MMO ever. He needs to get to Repels, because I'm telling you, that's probably the one. That might be it. He might actually find the worst one ever. Reminds me of Genshin Impact, but if you left them unmoderated, yeah, pretty much. And the in-game economy is so ruined that, like, to buy and sell anything on the in-game auction house, you have to pretty much reach the currency cap, which takes, oh fuck, oh I fell, which takes probably thousands of hours of in-game grinding if you don't want to spend real money. So there's also that, like, if you want to actually participate in the in-game economy, you really can't. Alright everybody, my rambling about an old-ass MMO has gotten me stuck, so now we have to put on the leader comma shame. And we wait. Have you tried the finals? I have, Richard, but I haven't tried it since it got fully released. I played it when it was doing the open beta on Steam. And I liked the game, but it ran so poorly on my computer that I couldn't justify playing it. I'm hoping, though, that since they fully released it, the performance is better. I plan on trying it out one of these days. Eventually. I'm back. Let me see that Nemesis Invader. Hey, just let me wait for this grenade jump, Jane Doe, then we'll have it. It's way better. Well, that's good to hear. Jeez, excuse me. It's good. That's good to hear. That gives me hope. Whew. Almost fell again. We're good. Just barely. Are you running on a 1080 or something? No, not a 1080. I think my card might be worse than a 1080 actually. I'm on a 5700 XT. That's what mine is. Radeon 5700 XT.
We got guns over here.
The leader com of embarrassment. Well, I think shame and embarrassment are kind of synonymous a little bit. They mean almost the same thing. Old School RuneScape was the one I got pretty deep into, but Repels is a nostalgia trip. Yeah, Old School RuneScape I had a bit of fun on. That's one I've always wanted to get into, but never really could. I never played it back in the day, but I played it like when they had a renaissance, when they made Old School RuneScape, like they started updating it again, and the YouTube scene started popping off. I started playing it around that time, but I couldn't grind like I needed to, you know, I didn't have it in me. I didn't have enough hair on my balls. Lance? No. Alright. Real quick, everybody, I have to go and use the restroom and also get another glass of water because my throat is drier than than this here desert right in front of me. What an analogy, am I right? Alright, I'll be back in a second. Alright. Don't listen to them, Goose Teeth. They're all a bunch of criminals and a bunch of liars. We didn't get no Nemesis Invader. But thanks for waiting, everybody. I'm back. Pissman 6. Yeah, you know, what can I say, Mr. Funny Man? I wear many hats. Hello, baby. Welcome to the stream. Should I say hello, hi, baby? Welcome to the stream. At least I'm mostly honest. It's another lie right there. Look at that. Just keep adding them. Just keep adding them up, Mr. Funny Man. Eventually, there'll be no more trust left. Okie dokie. So we are 13 runs deep with nothing to show for it today. It's pretty lame. And yesterday, or, well, not yesterday, 3 days ago, when we farmed pearls, we got 1 pearl at the first run of the stream, and then nothing the rest of the day. So right now, we are on going on our 5th hour of farming the Armory without a pearl. Which, I'll be real, that doesn't happen very often. No, this is This is a drought we don't usually see. Been looking for a BL1 stream for a while? Well, you found one, baby. This is certainly a Borderlands 1 stream. I can't promise it'll be everything you hoped for, but I can do my damnedest. Fish Delish has returned from his pish. Yeah, that's right. Done pishing. Fish is the type of guy where I can't see the word because it's blocked by an emoji. Date, oh never mind, I can infer. Date his sister just to hang out with him? Okay. I don't know how I'd take that, baby. I'll be honest with you. You know, I don't know how to take that at all, but thank you.
This'll help.
If I farm Craw on playthrough 1, is the gear on level? Yes, Goose Teeth. Even on playthrough 1, Craw will always scale to max level. But it'll still have less HP and damage. BL1 deserves more love, man. It absolutely does, Hellfire. Yeah. At this point, though, I feel like it's almost too late to convert people. Maybe before Borderlands 3 came out, you could have swayed some hearts, but
Guns over here.
now, people that liked Borderlands 2, they either, well, I don't know. I think people are so spoiled by Borderlands 2 and 3 now that they're never really going to be able to go back to Borderlands 1. But they should. They don't know what they're missing. Personally like 2 more. Yeah, I'd say I like 2 more as well. I'm glad you're playing it, Goose Teeth, but there's a lot of people that like play Borderlands 2 and 3 and the pre-sequel even, and they just never touched Borderlands 1. Which I can't blame them for because it just wasn't as big of a success as the other games.
Always nice to get resupplied.
I was converted by remembering I owned Borderlands 1 and seeing you. The perfect storm. You gotta start with BL1. You may not enjoy it, but you'll come back to it. Well, I think if you don't enjoy it, you might not come back to it. But I think most people will find that they enjoy it if they really give it a chance. You know, if they can look beyond the slightly dated graphics and the kind of, shall we say, interesting gunplay. The gunplay is good. The screen shake is kind of bad, and then, you know, it's kind of bare bones. But other than that, you know, it's pretty good. Just gotta look past the age a little bit. BL1 was ahead of its time, but hasn't aged well. I would disagree with that. I don't think it hasn't aged well. I think it has aged well. I think it's aged like fine wine. There's something very relaxing, very simplistic about farming in Borderlands 1. It's like getting a massage after farming in Borderlands 2. Come to Borderlands 1 and unwind a little bit. Or Borderlands, yeah, did I say Borderlands 2? Come to Borderlands 1 and unwind from farming in Borderlands 2. Not sure if I screwed that up when I was saying it, but that's what I meant. Played BL1 ages ago, but the memory leak ruined my experience. Recently started again. Think I have fixed the memory leak and I'm enjoying it relatively. Happy to hear it, Color Rose. Keep on going, man. If you're liking it, just keep playing and the Stockholm Syndrome will develop even deeper and then you'll like it even more. And then even more. And eventually,
We got guns over
it'll be the only goddamn game you want to play. Alright. Another run down the shitter. New to the stream and watching some of the other VODs, but it's nice to see someone stream Borderlands 1. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you coming by, man. Definitely not a lot of us streaming BL1 these days. I know there was someone on Twitch who I was watching, it was months back, that was streaming Borderlands 1 pretty consistently. He was doing a One Life Mordecai. I can't remember his name right now, which sucks, but I hope he's still going. He was quite literally the only, like, consistent Borderlands 1 streamer, other than me, I could find almost anywhere. Like, there's a few on Twitch, don't get me wrong, but they're not super consistent, might not be the right word. BL1 farming's pure lottery. Don't got to worry about parts or anything. Just getting the gun. Well, I don't think so. I think BL1 honestly rely a lot more on parts than even BL2 does. And BL1 parts can literally, like, it can double the stats on a gun if you have bad parts compared to good parts in BL1. Which BL2 they make a huge difference as well, but I think it's even more drastic in BL1. Fishman has the monopoly on YouTube for Borderlands 1 live streaming. I don't know about that. Honestly, I don't. I just don't know about that. Because there's a lot of people that I wouldn't even be able to find by searching it up. Because YouTube hides smaller channels when you look stuff up. So the search results I can't even trust. Saw one the other day, but never heard of him before. He did 4-player. That's awesome. The more new people you see, the better. Eventually, new people, well, some of them will become old people. And they'll have been making content for a long time, and they'll get better at it. Stuff gets good. You definitely are the top Borderlands 1 streamer right now. No doubt in my mind. Well, thank you, Hellfire. I appreciate it. Coming from you, that means a lot. Unironically, that means a lot coming from you. All you gotta do is get that internet of yours in cooperation, though. And, you know, you might just be right up there too, Hellfire. You hopped on the Nemesis Invader farming train, or any Borderlands 1 for that matter. But you know, us real men, we farm the Nemesis Invader. I don't know who us is, but me anyway.
Always room for more loot.
Garbage. Hot and steamy as it gets. Now I'll leave that to you all. Come on, Hellfire. To try it. It's really fun and entertaining. You can't see me right now, but I have a big ear-to-ear grin on my face just thinking about farming more for this Nemesis Invader. I mean, wowee.
Always nice to get resupplied.
I just love opening boxes. No! No! Dude, we almost had it. That's such a shame. Oh, fuck. Oh, we missed the elevator. Insult to injury, man. What a goddamn travesty. Don't save much time with the grenade jumps if they do that to you. What's scary about this farm is you'll probably never get it. I disagree, Hellfire. I think I'll definitely get it. And I have statistics to prove it. Which are here on my piece of paper. What is it? It is a 1... So according to some people on Reddit, who are almost always right, as you guys know, the Nemesis Invader has a drop rate of about 1 in every 9,955 Armory runs. And so this is the way I extrapolate it, right? I think about an unkempt Herald farm in Borderlands 2. And so, you know, if I'm farming a Nemesis Invader, and I'm going to have to open 209,000 chests, so that's how many chests, 9,955 Armory runs for it, compared to a... You know, where am I going with this? Give me a second. I lost my train of thought completely. And I went to the wrong place on the thing because I can't think about what I'm trying to think of. Yeah, give me a second. My brain had a little bit of an air, spontaneous combustion there. Okay, now I know where I was going with it. So let's say I'm farming an Unkempt Herald, right? It's a 1 in 10. I do 50 runs. I don't get a Herald. Right, that's probably the worst luck I've ever had farming a Herald. I go 50 kills on Lee, 0 Herald. 0 Herald after 50 kills. Usually, I don't go any farther than that and I'll get one. So let's say worst case scenario, I get the worst luck I've ever had farming for a drop in Borderlands. And I have to go 5 times the threshold to get the drop. So that would be about 50,000 Armory runs to get the drop. with the worst RNG I've ever experienced in my time playing Borderlands. That's the way I think about it. And 50,000 Armory runs, now that's just a matter of time, you know? That just takes time. That's all that takes. And I got time. RNG stands for Random Number Generator, Crosdog.
Never have enough stuff.
Equalizer, boo.
All right.
You can get a world record of Armory runs. Yeah, I don't think Guinness is keeping track of the Armory runs, but god damn it, they should. I would definitely be number 1 on there. Well, not yet, but I will be. Unless I get real lucky and get the Nemesis Invader way earlier than I should. Okay, 50,000 runs ain't nothing. You could knock that out in 30,000. Yeah, that's right, Jane Doe. We'll do 2 runs per run. We'll double up our runs. How? Testosterone.
Armaments here.
Steroid use. Any means necessary, really. I hope you have spare pants beside you, or you have spare pants beside you just in case, because you're definitely shitting those bitches if you get it. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. I might go to the hospital. My heart might fail. Is it odd to prefer BL1 over BL2? No, I don't think it's odd to prefer anything, really. If you like something, you like it. Everyone has their reasons. I'm sure you have your reasons.
Oh yeah, that was all me.
I think you have to have nostalgia for BL1, and honestly, I really think it may have aged the best of the bunch. 2 is still my favorite, but it definitely smacks of 2012. Smacks of 2012. I think BL2 is, God, I don't know. It's hard to compare them in terms of which one's aged better. I don't think of Borderlands 1 or Borderlands 2 as old games in my head. Borderlands 1, I guess, a little bit. Borderlands 2, though, when I think of it, I don't think of it as an old game. I think it's aged really well. I think Borderlands 2 has aged the most gracefully out of all of them. Because you gotta think, that came out only 3 years after BL1. So that's quite a leap. It's still, you know, almost as old as BL1 is, despite being significantly higher in quality, like graphically and mechanically. So I think BL2 aged really well. BL1, though, I think also aged well. I think Gearbox, if they do anything right, or if they have done anything right, it's longevity. The games are definitely, they stand the test of time. Ooh, thank goodness. We got 1 grenade from our thing there. We're out. It's not a test of luck, it's a test of endurance, because eventually you will get it. Yeah, God, it's so weird, because technically that's not true, but, you know, in reality it is true. It's weird, because statistically speaking, that is a false statement. You're never guaranteed to get it. Like, but if you do farm enough, the statistic probability that you don't get it goes so low that it's more accurate to say you will get it. So what are the numbers again? Are you asking for the drop rate, Lee? I can go through it real quick again. So for the badasses, it's a 1 in 164,000. For Craw, it's a 1 in 19,000. And from the Lance chests, it's a 1 in 209,000. What are the numbers, man? What do they mean? I don't know anything about any fucking numbers. Then you got the most blood-curdling scream you ever heard. Probably the best introduction to any first-person shooter game ever. Black Ops 2, or I mean Black Ops 1 rather. Really like those numbers, huh? It's like the 3rd time you're going over them. I love my numbers, Redactado. They give me comfort. Something for me to hold on to in this long, endless tunnel I'm walking down. Because at least I can always look back and be like, oh, we're almost there. Fish, you need luck and endurance. True, funny man. The thing about luck in this situation, it means nothing without endurance. And vice versa. Endurance means nothing without luck. They are nothing without each other. God, what a fucking... We're getting way too deep and philosophical for a Borderlands 1 weapon farm. I guess that's what the Nemesis Invader does. What are we on? Day 20? Day 20 already starting to get existential. You know, what is a number? What really is a statistic if you think about it? Is the drop rate any lower than that of any other gun in the game? You know, we go all day with this. That game goes incredibly hard. Yeah, the Black Ops 1 and 2 are always going to be my favorite Call of Duty games of all time. Kiss my ass, blood curdling scream. Yeah, that's what happens. Poor Mason. If only he weren't involved in the Bay of Pigs invasion.
Always nice to get resupplied.
Black Ops 1 and 2 are peak Call of Duty, yeah. I concur. Anarchy and Stinger. Pretty damn similar right there, except one of them does ×4 damage.
You never have enough stuff.
Is that... Nope. Normal glob gun. Boring. Goose Teeth, welcome to the TDR Naysayers, my friend. Hell yeah, welcome to the good side. You're one of the good guys, Goose Teeth. And thank you very much for that. I appreciate it, man. We give you our eyes so we may see. We give you our hands so we can feed you. We give you our minds so we may serve you. We will live forever. I'm not familiar with where that comes from, but that kind of goes hard. That's, you know, that's something. There is a pureness to BL1. It's loot system that makes it preferable to me. Nostalgia helps too. Yeah, BL1's weapon system is definitely my favorite out of any Borderlands game I've played. The way they handle loot is unmatched, really. Like, the part variations are very, very obvious and impactful. You know, the weapons are unique. The balancing is an issue. Like, double anarchies and mashers are leagues ahead of everything else. And kinda, you know, makes all the other cool stuff less relevant, so that would be the best thing they could change, but I see where you're coming from. The loot system is really cool. Having one legendary of every type, for the most part, of every manufacturer is a really cool idea. The pearls are handled better than any other game, in my opinion. Oh my god, there's my dog again. He's having one of his moments. Don't be alarmed, everybody. I promise he is not in pain. No matter how much it may sound like it. Oh my goodness. This is a bad one. Damn, I can actually hear him. Yeah, I'd be shocked if you couldn't. And there he goes. Okay, he's done now. He always does it around this time. It's like he knows I'm streaming. He always does it. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. He does it like 11 o'clock on like it's clockwork. He's pissed. I think he has nightmares. I think it must be getting woken up by a bad dream. And then he's alone in a dark room. And he gets really scared and starts freaking out because he's fully awake when he's doing it. But he does it when he's like, he starts doing it while he's asleep. It is surreal. It's really odd. What's got him going off? Literally just himself. There's nothing out there. He didn't even move. He just sat there and screamed up at the ceiling for a few seconds and then went back to normal. I honestly feel like he was a person who was reincarnated as a dog and then just regaining consciousness for like brief moments and trying to tell us something, but that's just a theory. Nightmares, probably, yeah. I would let him in my room when I'm streaming, but then I wouldn't get much streaming done. And he still does it when he's in my room, too. Admittedly, my presence doesn't stop him. I can stop him once he starts, but he'll still start doing it even if he's with me. I remember one time I was trying to go to sleep and he's 10 feet away from me, right next to my bed. And he lurches up and just, you know, like the world's worst alarm clock, and I just fucking jump scared me. I jumped out of bed. Go comfort him? He's alright. He comforts himself. He's a big, strong man. Tell him that you love him and that he's okay. Oh, he knows. He knows he's okay. If he didn't, he'd come to my door and start whining.
Armaments here.
Never had a Pearl, but did have an Unforgiven Masher on the PS3. That thing was the most fun launching bodies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, an Unforgiven Masher is better than most Pearls anyway, Nick, to be fair. Badass item to have right there. It's like, why, God? Why? You can't handle it. You can't handle being a dog. Invader. Cats are literally miniature tigers. Yeah, quite literally. You are technically correct. That's what they are. The roar you hear in the Looney Tunes intro with the lion is actually a tiger's roar. I did know that, yeah. Because tigers have a little bitch pussy, or lions, I mean, have a little bitch pussy roar. Also, I think I missed a donation up here. Mr. Funnyman gifted 1 membership. I don't think I read that one out, but thank you very much, Mr. Funnyman, for that gifted membership. And congratulations to Jaden Isn't Cool for receiving the membership. I hope you enjoy that.
All right, we got.
Got high as fuck the other day and was watching shit about tigers. Absolutely beautiful cat and has the most ferocious growl. That is the that is the like highest description of a tiger I've ever heard. Absolutely beautiful cat has the most ferocious growl. Amazingly, Lewis, you're not wrong. I agree. I'm a big fan of the tiger. The only one that might outdo it for me is the jaguar, which is just like, it's basically a cross between a tiger and a leopard. So it's got the strength of a tiger with the agility of a leopard. So they're just insane hunting machines. They hunt caiman. They can carry fully grown deer all the way up a tree using just their mouth. I mean, insane strength. Not deer. I said deer. It might as well be a deer, you know, antelope. Can't go wrong with a miniature tiger running around the crib. Yeah, until they break your shit, then it goes wrong pretty quick. I had a big ass cat a while back that when I was asleep one night, which admittedly it's probably my fault for letting the cat in my room when I was asleep, but it knocked over my monitor and then pressed the screen of my monitor into the corner of my keyboard and broke my monitor in my sleep. I woke up, no more monitor.
You never have enough stuff.
So-called free thinkers, when it's time to sing happy birthday, yeah, that'll get them. They'll go right back into government pre-programmed mode. Yeah, it wasn't a good experience, Hellfire. Safe to say cats and I don't have the best relationship after that. I like my cats outside the house. I have a couple of garage cats that, you know, we got some boxes and some food out there for them. Not literal boxes, like insulated tubs with straw in them, like some good winter shelters for them. And it's way nicer having them outside because I can just close the door and not deal with them anymore. There we go. Another run, so 16 and nothing to show for it. This is the shit we're gonna pull today, huh, Randy? Mr. Pitchford, Gearbox CEO Randall, out here taking my pearls for himself. My cat broke our 50-inch living room TV. Oh my god. I thought my monitor was bad. That's insane, man. I'm so sorry to hear that, funny man. That's brutal. I might not have a cat anymore after that. I might have to go up for adoption there. Give that one to a friend. Hey, you want a cat? Oh yeah, she's a sweetheart. Yeah, won't barely sheds, won't get into your things. No, why would she break? Never broken anything. Why am I giving her away? Oh, you know, stinky. My cat climbed the back of the flat screen. Yeah, that's pretty much what my cat did to my monitor, but my monitor was not a 50-inch flat screen, so a bit of a difference there in the damage caused. My one cat's just a bitch and bites wires. Yeah, cats they all are different, you know, they're all unique. They're like dogs. Every animal's unique, you know, you kind of expect them to be uniform, but they've always got their own unique personality. The rest is history since he's 16 pounds. Holy shit. That's a big cat. Yeah, that'll do it. That TV had no chance. Garfield fucking RKO'd the TV. Picked my cat out because it was the only one that hissed at me. You want a cat with some balls on him? Hell yeah, sandwich time. I can get behind that. Ain't no cat of mine gonna be a coward. This the only one with the spine to talk back to me. That's a good way to pick them. Got yourself a fighter, yeah, definitely. And especially if your goal is to like have them for pest control, that'd probably actually be a good test right there. You want someone with some pizzazz to them, some edge to them.
This'll help.
God, man, these chests have been just pathetic today. I haven't had one item that I could look at and be like, woohoo, look at that, we got something, right guys? Not one item all day. Not even like a perfect roll or a near perfect roll or a good legendary, a unique Iridian. We haven't gotten anything, man. This has just been bare bones armory farming. Armory farming doesn't get any more boring than this. But the good thing about not getting anything in the armory is it's still better than not getting anything at crawl, on account of not having to go and sift through the piles of nothing and then pick it up and sell it.
Nice to get resupply.
Gotta make sure to let you know if you say some stupid shit. Yeah, you gotta have your cat to check your mouth. Excuse me. My cat is like 1 year old and he's the size, or like a full-size cat with a small head. Yeah, that is an insane size for a 1 year old cat. What kind of cat is it? Is it just obese, or is it a Maine Coon perhaps? I know those Maine Coons get really big. That's the cat that knocked over my monitor, was a Maine Coon. I wish you'd find a 3.1 fire rate shotgun so your chat could see the absolute unstoppable power. Wow, I wish I could experience the absolute unstoppable power. That's insane. 3.1 fire rate shotgun. Is that a Vladoff, Lee? Is that what that would be? A Vladoff shotgun? I'd imagine I'd be looking for like a purple rarity Vladoff for a 3.1 fire rate. My cat climbed on the top of my fridge to kill a fly and was too scared to climb down. Huh. That's pretty lame. It's pretty pussy cat. Purple Vladoff, I knew it. Those bastards sure are fast. Does playing with a team increase the quality of the loot in BL1? Yes. At least from bosses. I'm not sure if it would affect like chests, but definitely from bosses. I know Craw has a higher chance to drop pearls in co-op as opposed to single player.
This'll help.
I have a fridge in the garage and it climbs on it when I'm smoking out there. Wouldn't miss a smoke sesh for the world. Yeah, cats are good like that. Definitely nice to have around. They'll do anything with you pretty much. Similar to a nice 2 mag masher. Similar to a small obese dog like a pug or something. It's kind of, they'll chill and follow you around. Getting High featuring Cat. There you go. Doesn't get much better than that. Don't smoke, you'll be put in a saw trap. Yeah, be careful, Hellfire. Gotta lay off the ganja, man. You're gonna end up in the next Saw movie. Have we seriously not gotten anything of note yet? Redactado, that 2 mag masher right there might be the best thing all day. I shit you not, man. It's been brutal. Like, yeah, we've really, nothing. I can't think of one thing that I've brought up. My cat being half Maine Coon. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot I asked you that. Half Maine Coon, that'll do it. Those Maine Coons are excessively large and excessively fluffy, so they look even bigger than they actually are, despite being actually bigger than other cats, so they're just double big. Nice. Farming Pearls featuring Bungus. I wish, man. I wish Bungus was on. I miss Bungus. Got a 14-pounder tuxedo cat. He's everything you'd want from a tuxedo cat. What would I want from a tuxedo cat? If I were to buy a cat called a tuxedo cat, the only things I would want him to do would be to sit there looking distinguished, for 1, and 2, sit on my shoulder looking distinguished. That would be about it. That would be what I would like a tuxedo cat to do. Did you ever try out Crackdown back in the day? No, I've not heard of Crackdown, Hellfire. Sounds like the name of a video game, but that's all I know about it. I have 4 cats, Ragdoll, Russian Blue, Tuxedo, and a Norwegian Forest Cat. Wow. I don't know anything about cat breeds, I'll be honest. I know what a Maine Coon is, and then I know what a Siamese cat is, the hairless cat. And then every other cat is just cat. It's just a common house cat to me. It was like a GTA kind of game, really fun Xbox 360 game. Ah, yeah, one of those. Kind of like Saints Row was back in the day. Actually, what am I talking about? Saints Row still exists. They had a new game recently, but I think it was kind of bad, from what I remember. The hairless little devil children, unironically, are Sphinx. Oh, okay, my bad. Sphinx cats. Yeah, unironically, if I was going to get a cat, that would probably be what I got. I know they're ridiculously expensive, but I wouldn't have to deal with cleaning up hair, and I would imagine they're probably a little bit less mischievous on account of... Actually, no, I don't know why I think that. The hair thing, mainly. I don't have to clean up any hair if I get one of those, so... There you go. That's a win in my book. Those hairless cats look cool as fuck in my opinion. Yeah, they can, I think it's like hit or miss. Some of them look like gelatinous blobs of meat, but then some of them look distinguished as fuck, you know. It's like 50-50. Yeah, I think they look pretty cool too, Hellfire. Plus, those are like the one animal you can dress up in cute little outfits, and you're not being mean to the poor thing. You know, they actually enjoy it because they need... I'm pretty sure you need to put clothing on them because they can't stay warm very well on account of, you know, being bald.
Always room for more.
Oh, there's room for what, Roland? What are you saying there? You gotta get cut out real quick. Skin disease and shit. Yeah, the old skin disease. Wouldn't want to get them scabs. Alright. The Chinese crested dog is just unfortunate. I'm not familiar with the Chinese crested dog.
Armaments here.
Rescued my cat from the snow, missing half a tail and half of an ear. Wow. That's pretty crazy. That is the definition of a roughed up street cat right there. Just sleeps on my head every night. Well, sounds like she's grateful. What a good man. What a good man, Goose Teeth. That's awesome. Saving the wildlife. One goose tooth at a time. The entire conversation of cats is a prime example of why I think this channel deserves millions of subscribers. Yep, I'll put it in my reasons why I deserve a million subscribers list when I mail it to the CEO of YouTube. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. And I'm gonna write you as a source. My cat's named Snow. That's a good name. Depends on what snow you named it after, the meaning exactly, but either way, good name. Either a cocaine cat or a cold cat. Either way, that's a cool cat.
You never have enough stuff.
Hello, Astro Ghost. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Damn it. Dumbass elevator. Cat's name is Ned. He's very awesome. Did he by chance, I don't know, propagate a zombie virus on an island somewhere and, you know, blame it on his twin brother and flee? Did he perhaps do that?
Always room for more loot.
He probably did that and a few other things. Oh, there you go. One hell of a character on that cat. Girl named him. He had a brother that I named Concrete. Sadly, he got sick and we had to put him down. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Max out our nades. How are people named Ned unironically? What the fuck does that... What's that supposed to mean, Redactado? Come on, what's wrong with the name Ned? What do you have against Ned? Exactly. I will name my next child Concrete. I wouldn't do that. You know, I appreciate... I don't appreciate... he may appreciate the sentiment, but I don't think your child would. If you name your kid Concrete, they're going to have a real tough time in school. They're probably going to meet the concrete a hell of a lot of times, I tell you what. You know, I can just see it now. It's like an 80s movie. The bullies come up to him, "Hey, Concrete, why don't you go back to where you belong?" And they shove him on the concrete. And then they all point and laugh and run away. God. Do it? No, that's amazing. Hell, you got Hellfire's blessing. Shit. There you go, Goose Tooth. Hope you're a man of your word. Ah, yes, my daily Nemesis stream. Just what I needed. Absolutely, Gath. Can't go wrong with some Nemesis Invader. At, what time we got? At about midnight. Doesn't get much better than that. Lost my first cat to cancer. He had his symptoms for like 6 years. He was a tough bastard. Hell yeah, he was. Son of a bitch. 6 years while showing symptoms of cancer? That is a fighter right there. Oh, 1 second. I need to scroll up real quick. Oh, never mind. I thought I missed a message there, but I did not. Get him some concrete implants in his knuckles to deal with the bullies. Oh my god. I don't think that. I think that might just break your own knuckles when you punch people, to be honest, if you did that. But the sentiment's pretty badass. Had a double take on that one. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, didn't make it. Thought I was going to be able to clear it. I've only ever cleared that with one jump. I want to try to do it with every jump, but it's not going well on that front. Grandma messaged me and told me my uncle got a new cat, asked what the cat's name was, and my grandma deadass said diarrhea. I could see a grandma naming the cat diarrhea. You know, you get one of those cats that's like the brown, orangish pattern with like a few other colors mixed in there. They kind of look a little bit like diarrhea. That guy goes hard. I think your grandma's a G. You know, I wish my grandma was like that. No pearls today at all, huh? No nothing today at all, Hellfire, yeah. It's a bad day of farming. If I ever seen one. No, not even a cool legendary. Usually at least we get a cool legendary. Like, oh, look at that. We got a crux that's perfect, just like the crux we've got. Oh, look at that. That is almost an Unforgiven Masher. I guess we got one 6-mag bladed Unforgiven. That's the best thing we've gotten today. A 6-mag bladed Unforgiven. But it wasn't even that cool because it had a blade on it. And if a gun has a blade on it in BL1, you immediately know it's not a masher because you can't have a bladed masher. Pro tip. I bet you get 3 pearls before the stream ends. Well, goddamn, they're gonna have to hurry up then, dick balls. Unless I get them all in one run. Or right after the other. But that'd be ungodly lucky. I haven't experienced that type of luck ever. That one Unforgiven was pretty gun-like for sure. What a day. That's right. What a day. Now I can sit back, breathe a sigh of relief, and chug a 5th of vodka to drown my sorrows away. Damn it, man. More Irradiance. Is there guns in this place? Yeah, I think they got them somewhere. I don't know. I usually don't try to look for them in here. There's a video of a guy getting 2 Bessies in one chest on YouTube. Wow. I wish I was that guy. Out of all the pearls to get a double of as well. A double Bessie drop, it doesn't get much better than that. That's amazing. Just had a 5th of vodka, dare me to drive. No, Stan. It's not worth it, Stan. Don't do it, man. Yeah, vodka day. Every day's vodka day. Yeah. Except ice cream day, of course. Then it's ice cream day and vodka day. Time to clean the pee. Shout out Isopropyl. Yep. Shout out my homie Isopropyl. Keeping my jeez. Sorry, I was keeping my lungs clean. Sadly, I'm back in school now. Gotta sleep better. So good night, people. All right, Astro Ghost. Good luck on that sleeping better thing. Hope it goes well for you. Thanks for stopping by. Gotta head out. Gotta test first bell tomorrow. Understandable, Cross Dog. Thanks for being here, man. You have a good night. And good luck on that test. I bet next run you'll get a double Anarchy, Skull Masher, Masher, Tsunami, Whiskey, Monday, Hellfire, Nemesis, Volcano, Gundalf, Herald, Invader, SMG, manufactured by Tedior. I don't know about that. Nemesis Defender seems like a bit of a stretch, don't you think? God damn it. Really? There we go. Flawless. Flawless execution right there. gotta stay here because I have nowhere to go. That's alright. Better place to... well, don't know what I was going with that. Better than nothing. Hey, ain't that right? Watching my streams better than doing literally nothing. This is where the pearls live. Get you one, yeah. And so I hear, Starscream. Fishman 6, better than nothing. There it is. That's my slogan. I'll put that on my channel page. About me, better than nothing. God damn. I mean, that's kind of so sad, really. So much self-deprecation in one sentence.
Always room for more loot.
No! Oh, we made it. Never mind. I was crying for nothing.
This'll help.
T.O.R. isn't real. It's a myth made up by Randy Bitchford to scare people. I wish. I wish that were the case, Nemesis Defender. I truly do. But alas. They're real. They're not in here. I was hoping I'd get T.O.R. there to prove my point. They're real, though. I'm telling you. I've seen them. Seen them everywhere. I'm named after a famous person, and my name starts with a B. Who am I? So far, we got Barack Obama. Seems like that wasn't it. Shocking. Bruce Lee. Oh, never mind. Looks like that was it. Lee Lewis says, how do you know? Looks like his name is Bruce Lee. That's awesome, Lee. Or should I say Bruce?
Alright, we got guns over here.
Do you endorse kicking children for money? This might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to come out and say it. I do not endorse assaulting children for money. No, I think that is not a good thing. I know I might lose some subscribers over that opinion, but I wanted to make it public. I wanted to say that is what I think.
Always nice to get resupplied.
No, I'm out of grenades again. Gonna guess Bandy Pitchford, yeah. You know, close enough. Beyonce, that's a good guess. Immediate unsub for sure. Yeah, I can't blame you, Hellfire. I wouldn't want to be associated with me either after that one. That take was hotter than the Sahara. You're clearly delusional. Randy must have put a magic spell on you. I'm telling you, Nemesis Defender, they're real. The T.O.R.s are real. They're out there and they're gonna get us. No matter how much you want to try to avoid it, you want to try to lie about it, you want to spread your disinformation, it ain't gonna get to me. Your liberal disinformation campaign won't affect me. Brandon, hello sir, welcome to the stream. No, that is a nope. That's a bad gun. We got damn liberals in this chat. No, I don't know. I'm not accusing anybody. I'm just saying. The ideology. Alright, another run. Come and gone with nothing to mention. I'm a gunslinging crazy fuck from the south and I will not tolerate this. That is one hell of a way to introduce yourself. Gunslinging crazy fuck from the south.
Another one bites the dust.
Torg foil hat, tinfoil hats branded by Torg. Yeah, that's what I'm wearing. That's exactly what I got on. Grenades. Green shield. I love you too, Edgar. Any TDR sympathizers? Oh, I'm sure there's a few. There's always one. I want to name my first kid Johnny with no last name. Is that a good idea? Can you do that? Can you choose not to put a last name down for somebody? I don't think you can do that unless it's like a religious exception. Maybe there's some religions that, you know, that's a different story, but I'll be honest, that's probably a bad idea, yeah. You probably want him to, you know, have a social security card and being able to participate in society as a whole. Might be a good thing for your child, but who am I? Son of a bitch. No! Oh, I have 2 grenades. Unless somehow those reach me. Which, it's not looking like they're gonna. Come on. Come to pop. It disappeared. You got 1 chance, everybody. Nailed it. Nailed it. 1 chance is all we need. What's my favorite shotgun? In Borderlands 1, it's gotta be the Bulldog, the one I'm holding right here. Show you the banner if you can recognize it easier by that. Just a fantastic shotgun all around. Doesn't get much better than that. It's got really good fire rate, really good damage, really good accuracy, insane mag size, and it's fully automatic. You know, what else could you ask for? Close second, though, we'll go to the Crux right here, or the Plague, but it's called the Crux. Gonna head out. Y'all have a good stream, or a good rest of the stream. All right, Hellfire. Thanks for stopping by, my man. You have a good night. Blast Hammer is pretty swag. You're right, Ice Cream Day. But it's got less accuracy is the main problem with it, and the mag size is really low. So I like the Bulldog a bit better because of that. For those 2 reasons.
Always room for more loot.
Excuse me. Oh. Normal glob gun, not the cool one. Rolling is wrong. What if your inventory's full? Well, then you can drop some and pick them up. There you go. How about that Bulldog hybrid? Yeah, the TK's Wave Bulldog hybrid's cool, but it's not a very good weapon because it shoots like a TK's Wave. The only difference is it's got the mag size of a Bulldog. But that would be making more room, which you can't do if there's always more loot. Or always room for more loot. Yeah, I guess you're right. You got him there, Tuna Plays. I guess someone's going to have to go and rewrite Roland's voice line. Found Hyperion Shoddy the other day, and combining it with the decreased spread for my damage boost. You have a literal sniper rifle because of how accurate Hyperion already is? Yeah. Hyperion's good at that. But there's a lot of shotguns you can get that accurate. In Borderlands 1, it doesn't really matter too much about the manufacturer. It's more about the parts you have on it. 1 out of 10 game, literally unplayable. Yep, Roland's just lying the whole time, and he lies and he spouts this disinformation, and I can't stand it. 1 out of 10. Have you gotten every other hybrid already? Yes, I have, Logan Kelly. Yes, I have. This is the last one. Last name to check off the list. Next up on the chopping block, if you will. Is the Avenger SMG in Borderlands 1? No, but the pearlescent Avenger assault rifle is. For whatever reason, they made the Avenger an SMG in BL2, but the original Avenger is a semi-automatic AR. Even the Reaver hybrid, yes sir, even the Reaver hybrid goes Goose Teeth. If anybody wants to watch any of those hybrid farms, they're all on my channel. All the VODs are posted for them. They're all in the playlist, their respective playlist on the channel, so you can go and look through there. Just watch like the final stream, and then somewhere in that final stream on the playlist will be when we got it. VODs are difficult. Could you elaborate? Just a wee bit? Like, you mean maybe because they're so long, they're hard to figure out what goes on in them? Shameless plug, Fishman6. Yeah, I know. I know. You guys know me. Fishman6. Famous show. Chilling out for Fishman6 on the Fishman6 YouTube channel. I thought it was crazy hard to get the Reaver. No, not compared to the Nemesis Invader. The Reaver's Edge Penetrator was actually one of the easier hybrid farms, I think. To be honest with you. Did you know that if you throw a nade and throw a turret, you can skip animation? No. Maybe I didn't do it right. I think it was the same right there when I did it, though. I think I might have thrown the turret out like a little bit before the grenade, maybe. Grenade, then turret right after. Yeah, I'll have to try it again. I feel like I did it wrong there. But I mean, to be honest, the deploy time for the turret is so fast anyway. I don't really see why you'd want to do that. You wouldn't really save much time doing that. Just waste grenades more like. Crawl maggots have a reactive organic armor. Why do you keep... I feel like you've posted that multiple times, like weeks ago, months ago even. I'm not sure what the context behind that message is, but... I mean... it's something, for sure. Maybe just your average run-of-the-mill internet copy pasta. Son of a bitch. We will redeem ourselves. Oh, for the love of God, dude. Voice crack, too. No redemption here. Okay. Well, we made it. You know what really doesn't make sense? TDR rocket launchers. Yeah, you're right. Every gun is a rocket launcher, really. You know, you just throw the whole rocket launcher. TDR rocket launchers, when you shoot them, should just shoot themselves. Like when you pull the trigger, it just like, it turns into a missile projectile and launches from your shoulders at the enemy. You're a true BL1 fan if you don't know that quote. Well, I guess I'm a true BL1 fan.
All right, we got go.
Wait a minute. Never mind. Thought I saw something cool there, but I didn't. I jinxed the stream before it started. It's all my fault. It's alright. It's alright, Randy. It's not your fault. It's a different Randy's fault. Randy Pitchford is to blame here. Not Randy Van Meeteren, no. Randy Pitchford is the culprit. Make it good for BL1 where you pull the rocket out and throw both rocket and launcher.
You never have enough stuff.
Wow. Throw both rocket and launcher. Yeah, I guess because the rocket's still loaded, so there you go. I didn't have the heart in it. I didn't have my heart in it. I couldn't jump there. You bring shame to my name. Yeah, truly. Truly does, Randy. God damn, bro. More Iridians. Please, please give me something, please. I'm begging you, Borderlands. Anything. Any little scrap of loot. 2.6. Oh, you know, that's approaching the shotgun Lee Lewis wanted me to get. But that accuracy and that damage leave a lot to be desired. I'm going to go ahead and leave that gun there. I pray for at least a high fire rate Torg bastard. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. That's one of the cool drops we could get. I've got an 11.5 fire rate one. I don't know if they go higher than that. But if they do, I'd love to see it. Sounds like a Family Guy character. Oh, I guess they've had a lot of characters. I'm bound to sound like one of them eventually. Alright, Fishman, gonna head out now. Sounds good, Tuna Plays. You have a good night. Thanks for being here, man. This is a warning. I repeat, this is a warning. A great threat is coming next stream. Damn. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that information. But, you know, whatever threat it is, Nemesis Defender, I'll tell you one thing. It's no match for the likes of me. It ain't threatening enough. Fish and 7? Not the Fish and. Pretty mid double anarchy there. Fishman 7 hasn't been here in a long time. I think he might have finally been defeated.
Nice to get resupplied.
Grenades. Gotta do this like a broke person would. Not me though, I'm definitely not broke. I can afford grenades, I just decided not to. Precisely. Alright everybody, this chest right here is going to be the final chest of today's live stream. I wish I could say we've had a good run, but we haven't. Today is probably the worst day of Armory farming I've done so far in the 20 days of this Nemesis Invader farming live stream marathon series, whatever you want to call it. So here we go.
Alright, we got guns over here.
So, not what I wanted to see to end the stream. That is absolutely not what you want to see at the end of the stream. But anyways, everybody, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. I'll be live again tomorrow. Well, maybe. I'm having a big snowstorm coming through, and it's going to be major. They're talking maybe 9 inches, so I may not be live tomorrow. Depends on if my power goes out or my internet has problems, but I'll try to be live tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the usual time. If you want to get notified, you can turn on YouTube notifications or join the Discord server down below. Anyways, that's everything. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you later.